Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode, and actually the last episode of the series. It is the most meta attackers ranked in FIFA 23. You boys absolutely have crushed the support on the whole series overall right there, man. If you don't know, I do obviously a series whereby me rating / ranking the best players in FIFA. We have the attackers. If you want to check the other positions, do check it out in my previous videos. Before we get into everything, man, now if you guys want to acquire some of these cards, I mean, look at all these attackers. Team of the season is going on. We are moving, man. Are you that guy that's absolutely livid for people having insane unbeatable teams? Are you just itching to try and get the best FIFA 23 experience? Now with the most reliable coins, use MMOEXP. It is a fast, quick process. Get the most reliable FIFA 23 FUT coins by using code META. You can save yourself 5%. Link is at the top of my description. MMOEXP, that is. Do check out MMOEXP indeed in the comments right there. Sorry, in the description. First link in description. Check out the second link as well if you obviously want the chance to get your team built. I can obviously provide that, which I'm just trying to find the link right there. There we go. Second link in description, by the way. You can obviously state your budget, your coins, etc, etc. You boys know how it goes right there. And if you have been following the channel, if you are new though, I'm a boy. I help you guys out in Ultimate Team, give you the best news and everything regarding obviously the meta in FIFA. Just try to help you guys out, you know what I mean? So we are going to get right into a shout out to Scrubben or Scrubben. I'm not too sure how to pronounce it. Please do correct me if I'm wrong, because you are in the Discord. By the way, Discord link is in comments. That is the last thing I'm going to say. So thank you so much, my guy, for being first. If you want to get featured, you're going to just comment first. Be the first to comment and I will shout you out. Boys, if you don't know how the series works, S is the best, A is in the middle, and B is the worst. It's not bad at all though. Everybody that is here, it is the left wing, right wingers, strikers, CFs. These cards are absolutely brilliant. They're meta, so I'm just going to rank them accordingly and relatively to the other cards, you know. Like, we are going to start off with the page that is, I'd say, an obvious page. I call it a pretty obvious page. Yeah, this is a page whereby I don't include these cards because obviously everybody knows the S. I mean, you could even put them at their own category, bro. That's how good they are. So I don't have these cards ranked well in this tier list, because tier list only allows 59 cards right there. So do have that in mind, please, boys, before you go begging in the comments or say in the comments, where's this player, where's this player? So these cards are obviously S, and I've made a pretty obvious page right there. So we're gonna get right into it. We got the first card being Abraham. Now Abraham was decent in the start of the game, just not as good anymore because of the power curve. If you don't know what that is, it means that obviously more cards get released, the worse the other players get. Obviously relative, you know. Like, we got the likes of Abraham, which is decent. I still struggle against him sometimes, versing him as well, especially on new gen because of the lengthy accelerate type. But I think 5-star weak foot is what makes him so good, obviously with the shooting, and I still do think he's meta. But in terms of the other cards, as a striker goes, I'll put him at A for now. Very decent card, just not the best, you know what I mean? By the way, I think A plus and S is what basically removes themselves from the other cards, you know what I mean? Like, those are the cards that are going to get you the 2 to 3 wins more. So do stay tuned to see what A plus and S cards are available right now, man, in Ultimate Team. But yeah, we got Alawire in the next one. Now this is a very nice one indeed. This is an S tier list card, because Alawire in any FIFA, well, why am I saying in any FIFA? It's the first time you got it released, bro. Like, Mike, what are you saying? Bro, this card is amazing. So good right there. Any version of him when he was released was amazing during that time. Obviously, the 85 out of the power curve, or out of the meta curve. 88 is currently depleting, man. He's dissipating in terms of meta because of the other cards getting released, but he's still decent though. I think he's good value for 235. Insane pace, that's the main aspect. But the 90 is definitely S, man. 4-star, insane pace, lean body type. You boys know this card is amazing. And yeah, evidently, look at his dislikes. People hate him because he's that good. But yeah, we are gonna move over to the next one. It is Binyeta. Now, I'm being very strict. I mean, throughout this whole series, if you did not see, I have been a little bit strict because I feel like I'm not taking into account any biased opinions, etc. Like, yes, Binyeta was a red card back in older FIFAs, but this year he just doesn't feel that meta, you know. He is good, yes, don't get me wrong. It is team of the season, Binyeta. I do think he's a solid option for anyone's team. Like, Every time I do play him though, because of the 5-star weak foot, he's obviously going to score goals. He's going to do his thing right there, man. 450 currently, man. I don't think in other FIFAs he was 450 at this stage of the game. Tell me if I'm wrong, man, but I don't think it is. Unique body type is what makes him so good, but maybe if he had the 5-star skills, I'd put him at S. But in terms of a meta perspective, even from like pro players using him, I don't think he's going to be an S player. I just do think he'll be reliable in front of goal though, and the turning will be nice. We got the next card. It is Benzema as a striker goes. Now you boys already know where I'm going with this. He is an amazing striker, probably up there with the best, top 10 easily. 1.4 mil, this is his team of the year, sorry. There's actually not much of a difference, only a, as you can see, +1 on pace. Bro, like 2 million coins difference for +4 and physical is crazy. Like if you want to try out Benzema, just get his team of the year, but is his team of the year an S as well? I mean, to be fair, I would say so as well. That just brings me to say that Benzema overall is an S tier player in terms of a striker. Like, very, very good striker, bro. And what makes him so good is this one has 5-star skills. I think both of them do the... Does the 97 as well have... Oh, he doesn't. He has 5-star weak, but okay, that makes sense. So you're basically playing 2 more coins for the 5-star skill moves rather than the 5-star weak foot. And I do think that is... Yeah, I do think that is better, man, because, yeah, 5-star skills on Benz will be amazing. And for that reason, he's being placed at S 100%. So, personally speaking, I think that his team of the year, because of the 5-star weak foot, is a good striker, yes, but you always need that 5-star skills. And this one has it, he's S. I do think the other one is A, in my opinion, you know, A+, but we're not there to rank him. We are going to place the obvious ones at S. Right now, we got Cruyff. We got the likes of Haaland. Now, if you're asking me why these cards are S, click off the video. You boys know how it goes. Nonetheless, though, these cards are similar to the pretty obvious. They are just meta. They got 5-star skills with 5-star weak foot. They are insane in game. They are just absolute menacing players to verse, and you will notice why, man. So we are not going to waste any time. We got Rashford right there. Come on, man. Rashford, 5-star skills. People have said he's probably the best player in the game. He feels amazing in the ball. Does he have unique? I think he does. But yeah, Rashford is a very nice card in anyone's team. And I think that is most of it, unless there's someone I'm missing that is a pretty obvious S tier list player. Right now, that is fine, man. We got the likes of Best. Now, I've heard that this card is amazing. Some say it's amazing, some say it's not. So there's mixed opinions on this Best. 1 million coins, exactly 1 million coins on the market. That is crazy. Insane, though. I love his pace. I love that he has 5-star skills. But the only downfall I think people were saying was he just doesn't feel like you won't see him as much. I don't know if that is because of the medium work rates, because sometimes medium work rates is weird. I don't know if it's just me. I know a lot of people actually do suffer that. Like medium is just not nice. You want to at least have something like medium and low or high and low. You know, you don't have medium and medium. If you do have medium and medium though, maybe for someone like a Cam wouldn't be a bad shout. You know, you want him to obviously free roam, which I think, for me personally, I think Best. Now, a lot of people might disagree with me. I think he's A+, bro. I'm trying to objectively rate these cards, and I don't think Best. 5-star skills, yes, but I think he could be A+. He could change towards the end of the, obviously, this episode, because I do sometimes mix and match some cards, you know, depending on where they are relative to the other cards. But yeah, we got Ginola. There we go. That's another S player. Insane card this year. Amazing striker. Very good, man. I do like that card. But yeah, we got the likes of Cantona. Now this is a very nice card, and I do think Cantona is similar to R9. 5-star 5-star. Only thing that he lacks is, well, right now, you know, as I said, the meta curve, there's a lot of cards that released that have insane pace already and better agility and balance than this Cantona. Do you know what I mean? But I do think Cantona will be amazing in game if you do add. He also has controlled. If he had lengthy or explosive, that Cantona will be amazing in terms of how fast he is. But I do think, though, if I were to rate a Cantona, I'd say A+, bro. I won't lie to you, similar to Best. Now, a lot of people, especially in past episodes or series, similar to this one, they were saying that the likes of me placing some of the S cards they're not S. But I do agree somewhat, because, you know, S is the best, and you don't want to just be placing anybody there. But yeah, I do think, however, that the likes of Cantona for now, I just feel like pro players don't just go out their way to go get Cantona, you know what I mean? And I'm not just basing it on pro players, I'm basing it overall. But yeah, that's just how I see it, man. We got the likes of Coleman, the very next one, and it is an insane card. I love this Coleman, bro. 500k for a reason. Only downfall is his weak foot. that is literally it, man. But if you're playing him as a box-to-box, sorry, not box-to-box, a flanking winger, someone that cuts in, passes to the middle players right there, I do think he's going to be amazing. And also because of his unique body type in-game. Now, that is amazing. Add something that boosts him in order to get a explosive running style. I do think something like an engine, you know, might as well boost his passing agility and obviously pace overall. I think Coleman, for me personally, he'll get an A for me. He'll get an A relative to the other cards. He's very good in game, just a 3-star weak foot kind of lets him down, you know what I mean? But yeah, we have to be very strict, especially since it's attackers, bro. Oh my days, man. We got the likes of Rafael Leao. Now, this is a card that people will say I'm a stat merchant for placing mid S because he only got released like 2-3 days back. I still do think he's going to be amazing because, I mean, look at this card, boys. Like, yes, I'm being a stat merchant now. When I say that, it means I'm looking at the stats and seeing if they're good or not. I have not used him. No, I have not. I've used most of the cards that you see here in draft. I play a lot of draft, by the way. So that also distincts right there. And I've just seen on Twitter, I look at some of the comments in terms of like people saying if these cards are good or not. And if it does make sense, you know, medium and low is nice. He does have insane pace. He has decent agility and balance. 6'2" as well. So he will feel like someone like a Abraham with 5-star skills. There we go. But I do think Rafael Leao overall though is a S tier list player. Very nice card. We got the next one, Korea. Straight off the bat, this type of card, 5-star skills, yes. We're not going to waste time. He's okay. He's in the middle. He will do decent for you. If he gets an upgrade, I don't even think he'll go to A+. But he's still a decent card, man. You know what I mean? We got the next one, Dalglish. Similar to Cantona and Best because of the 5-star skills. But I think Dalglish, these cards, maybe back then before TOTS was released, I would say these cards are S. But 5-star is always a nice feature. I think he's just up there, just below S. You know, similar to, I think we're ranking these cards relatively good. Because, yeah, personally speaking, the S cards there are the cards that are insane. Probably the best in the game. Do you know what I mean? But, yeah. We got Del Piero. I think A+ for now. Very nice card. Just not a meta card. Like, he's gonna be good. Yes, A+ is good, boys. People in the comments seem to think that nothing other than S is good. Do you know what I mean? Or other than S is bad. But yeah, I do think Del Piero is very nice in game. 5-star skills. He's gonna be a insane finisher. Just not S, man. Just not S indeed. You will know if a player is S or not. Do you know what I mean? But yeah. By the way, just if you are watching, this is the pretty obvious page. You know, maybe people skipped to this part. It is the pretty obvious page. So these cards are all S. They are here because, yeah, I don't really need to explain myself why they're S. So, and also because there was no room for these other cards. But yeah, we got David, the next one. Let us see where he ranks, man. David, I think he's always been a card that is insane in terms of pace. And why he's so good now is 4-star skills and 5-star weak foot. He always had 3-star, I think, skills. So now you can finally do, you know, the heel-to-heel flicks. You can feel a little bit of a better balance between his agility and balance and just dribbling overall. And 99 stamina, I do think is amazing. High is always nice as well. Average body type. If he had unique, someone that is 5'11", is average height. I can say so myself because I'm 5'11", average height. But yeah, I think overall though, I'll probably place David at A+. He's very nice, man. I do think he is a solid attacker, especially now. Obviously, Todd's coming through, man. These cards, 400k for David is nice. I'd actually say so. But we got Di Maria. Now, this is a very controversial one, but I'm placing him at A+. Not because of the biased opinion, but I do think someone like Di Maria you need in your team because of the explosive pace. And he's just amazing in game, bro. Like, his 5-star skills obviously set him apart. And I think it was because he's also unique body type, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see if I know my things. Unique body type. You see, I have done my research, gents. 5-star skills, 4-star weak foot, 5'11". He feels amazing in game, man. Just add something like a engine, and he's an explosive player as well. It will boost that balance, will boost his passing. I do think Di Maria is up there, man. Very solid card. But we got Di Natale now. I've actually used this card for, I think, a few loan games. And also in draft, I think Di Natale, 4-star, if he had something like a 5-star weak foot, like a 5-star skill moves, this card will set him above other cards. I just don't think he will be an S tier list player for me. He's definitely A+. A very nice card in anyone's team, man. Let's be honest. do you know what? I think that I am being a little bit harsh actually on A+ player in terms of Coleman, because Coleman feels amazing in game. I do like that card. We'll definitely place him at A+ from a winger perspective. So for now, we'll place him there. We got the very next card, and it is probably the B+ player. I'll be honest, DI is decent. I just don't think he's going to be the best, in my personal opinion. I feel like he is a card that you will use for like 50 games, and then you'll just put him out of your team or put him in the SPC. If you use him though, fair play to you. 4-star, nice card. He's got obviously lean body type. You will feel very nice, especially 5'11". The step over technique will make him nice. By the way, that is the pace boost for these certain cards. But yeah, do you know what? I do think that he's actually a similar level to A. For now, he's actually got a decent card, bro, and a lot of people seem to like him as well. So for now, we'll place him at A. He's very decent. We got the LB being the very next one. Now, a lot of people will say, Mike, this card is an S tier player. I do agree with you in terms of subjectively. I don't think objectively, though, in terms of meta, the LB with the 3-star weak foot will be an S tier player. You know, S, you have to be up there, man. You have to be up there. He's definitely up there, yes. But that 3-star weak foot, I'll be honest, it does throw him off a bit. Especially if he is on his weaker foot, and because of his lack of shot power. I don't know why these smaller cards, they don't have that generation of shot power. I don't know if it's just me, but yeah, his aggression though is decent. It's upped. For me, he's gonna get A+. Move on to the next one. It is the baller though. This is a 4-star card. I don't know why they didn't at least make him 5-star one aspect, but I do think the 1.1 mil for the baller, it's a little bit overpriced, especially 4-star, but he'll feel amazing in terms of how he'll move. Unique, high, low as well. Those elements is what separates him from some of the A players right there, and for that reason, place him at A+ for now. Similar to like your Ben Yedder player, do you know what I mean? So for now, we place him at A+. But yeah, we are trying to see for the other cards. We got Foden. I think Foden, for me personally, he's just never been a card. I feel like this guy will lose the ball a lot if you're trying to run. He has a weird running style. I don't know what it is. But as you can see, he's got lean body type. 4-star is decent. Very nice agility and balance. The pace split's a little bit, it's not bad. But if he does get an upgrade, could he potentially go to A+? What do you guys think? Excuse me right there. I do think that he lacks aggression, especially for an attacker. There's just certain aspects that don't put him at A+, man, for me. So we're gonna place him there for now. We got Garrincha. I do think Garrincha this year is not as great, bro. I'll be honest. Something throws me off with this card, bro. Excuse me, what the hell? I just ate like a meal before this, so I'm burping a lot, bro. That is my bad. We got 94 Garrincha, 570,000 coins. 5-star skills is always nice. He's got obviously the medium and low, short and lean body type. He's decent on the wings. Just lacks the stamina, the aggression. Do you know what I mean? But on the wings, he's very good. For now, I think placing Garrincha at A is crazy. I can't lie. We'll place him at A+. Decent card, man. Not too bad. We got the very next one, Gonçalo Ramos. Tell me if you are obviously a Portuguese fan right there. Benfica in general as well. If I've obviously got the enunciation or pronunciation right. But what I like about this card is these type of cards are so good in terms of value because people don't know that they're good. Or they obviously just go to the high league, you know, like the top 5 leagues in the game. And then these cards just slither down and down on people's radar. But I do think in-game this card will be amazing. 5-star skills, high, medium, and he's obviously high and average. So you'll feel like somewhat of a better, how can I explain? He's 6'1" as well, somewhat of a better Abraham. 5-star skills as well this time. For me personally, I do think I'll place him at A. For now, I'll place him at A, man. He's decent. Someone like a similar Abraham, do you know what I mean? Decent card. We got the likes of Ibra. I don't think Ibra is S. If you place Ibra at S, it's because you love Ibra sentimentally right there. I do think though, this card, please, can you just go down in price or EA release somewhat of like a SPC card? We would love that, EA. Please. The last time you've released a usable or a somewhat usable or affordable Ibra was FIFA 19. So can we see something like that, EA? Unique body type is always nice. I do think this card is going to be fun if you use him in game. I do think that, personally speaking, he could be A. But I mean, placing him at A+ is kind of crazy. I mean, at A is kind of crazy. I do think he'll be decent though. Haven't versed him, haven't used him. Not a lot of people speak about him, but judging by his stats, he'll be decent. Unique body type as well. You know, if you are new gen, you'll be an A+ player. Old gen, probably A. Do you know what I mean? Something like that. Boys, now this might be the most controversial one, but for the very first time, we are placing Kane at S. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Harry Kane is the best striker, the best affordable, the best value striker in this game due to the fact that he has the cheese element. If you don't know what that is, it is the Mbappe, the likes of all these R9s. Like this card, I don't understand why he's so cheap, bro. He is an insane striker in game. For that reason, I'm placing him at S, bro. A lot of people have really thought about Kane being S, and I do agree. I do think Kane is an S tier list player. In game, he just feels different, bro. People thought he got nerfed. He's still good, man. Every time I play him, he is just an amazing striker. Now, you could argue A+, obviously relative to the other cards. Like, you can't put Kane and Rashford or Kane and Ginola in the same category as well as like Cruyff. But I do think Kane is up there, bro. I'm placing him at S, bro. I don't care what you boys have to say. Argue with your moms, bro. I'm joking. But yeah, we move over to the next one in Easy Kone. Now, this is a type of card that it's just going to be like there. 4-star, 4-star. Pace is okay. High, medium, average body type. Like, I'm reiterating or I'm restating their stats. And it just goes to show that this card is meaty, bro. I'll be honest. Straight up, man. We have to be strict, boys. He's an A player, bro. Straight up. We got the main man, Jackson. Let us see where Jackson gets placed. Nicholas Jackson. I haven't actually seen his card. 26k, high-low. There's some beast options, especially if you're starting an RTG right now. Yeah, you got 90 stamina, 90 hitting accuracy. Very, very nice, man. I think this type of card is going to be like, you remember Soloth when he got released? He's in form. He's going to be somewhat of that level in terms of obviously best valued, best OP player. But for now, I think he gets an A, man. Nothing like, do you know what? If I were to really place these certain players, I'd say it like that, bro. Personally speaking, man, we can't just place them according to stats. I do think Abraham is up or above their level because he's good, man. Trust me, in game, this Abraham is different gravy, bro. One word for him, man. But yeah, we will place him there for now. But yeah, we move over to the next one. Is the likes of Jesus. Now, this is a card that, I don't know, man. Gabriel Jesus, I haven't versed a lot of. I'm just checking the time. We are 21 minutes in. We don't want to make this video too long, but let us see. 5-star skill moves is always nice. 93 stam. I do think Gabriel Jesus is in the A+ tier for sure. Very, very nice card. Just not S. Doesn't obviously have that S value. We got okay, now the pronunciation is going to be insane. Kvaratskhelia, something like that. If my obviously Georgia the nation is in chat, do tell me if I am right there. But yeah, we do have a decent card on our hands, man. And they've actually upped his stamina. It's still not the greatest. Will not lie, but it's decent. Medium in medium. Work rates are a shocker. 5-star, 5-star is nice. LM, cam, position modifiers. It's decent, man. I do think this type of card in-game will feel amazing. And judging by his price, he's keeping his price. I think Kvaratskhelia gets an S, bro. I think he does get an S because of the 5-star, 5-star. He's got 5-star weak foot, 5-star skill moves. That's always a big plus, you know what I mean? Like, yes, Dalglish has that as well, but I mean, I think Kvaratskhelia passing as well is what makes him so good. Obviously, increased physicality stats. It's a nice card, man. I do like that card. We are moving over now. I'm just trying to see the other cards. We got Lacazette. There is a lot of attackers, man. Because attackers literally, like, it comprises of the wingers and the strikers and CFs. So there's so much cards, bro. 1.1 mil. 5-star skill moves is always nice for Lacazette. I do think he's on that Ben Yedder role. Do you know what I mean? A+ for sure. And yeah, that is decent, bro. You know what I mean? If I were to be really honest, we'll place Ibra at A for now. Yes, he retired. I'm not trying to be, yeah, this guy. I have to be strict, boys. You know what I mean? Ibra, in terms of a meta perspective, he's gonna get locked down. Do you know what I mean? He's very tall, so but he does have unique. So we'll place him there for now. And these cards are just different gravy as well if you do play with them. But yeah, we got Lewandowski. I don't think he's S. Now, you could argue that Lewandowski is a similar play to Kane. I just don't think so, man. I think Kane in-game just feels amazing. Like, yes, you can compare the stats, you can compare their ratings, etc. But in-game, if you do versus Lewandowski, he's going to be amazing. A+ for sure. Kane just feels different, bro. I don't know what it is. Do you know what I mean? So we'll place him for now. We got Lukaku right there. Now, let's see his stats. Every time I play this card, he is amazing, man. The Shrine, shout out to the main man, Manny, right there. Ball and goalie, boys, a absolute menace to play against, man. And shout out to Megan Thee Stallion as well. But boys, I think if you add an engine on this type of card, high-low, unique body type, Very nice card indeed. And I do think from a striking perspective, this type of card is going to be amazing for you and could potentially be A+. What does he have? 4-star, 5-star as well. I don't know, man. I think Lukaku is similar to Abraham, bro. I'll be honest. Similar players to Abraham as well. By the way, it does not matter where these cards are ranked. It's just A in general. But yeah, I do think Lukaku could potentially be A+. I don't know, man. What do you boys think? Leave in comments. I'm a little bit undecided. This is probably the only one I'll be undecided on. But yeah, we got the very next one being Sadio Mane, the best player in the world. Boys, I think Sadio Mane is a very nice card in-game and unique body type 1.1 mil. But is he S? Do you think he's S? I don't know if Sadio Mane is S, bro. He is a very nice card. I won't lie. This is probably the most strict I've been in terms of placing players at S, because these cards up top is just amazing, bro. But is Sadio Mane, yeah? Is Sadio Mane up there with the greatest players alongside these players? I feel like his stats somewhat lie. I don't know. He's always been that type of player where his stats just doesn't resonate of how good he is in game or how bad he is in game. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, we got the next one being Martinez. Now this type of card is, we are gonna not check all the cards because that is a lot of cards, bro. Like 550, decent pace, unique body type. There's a lot of these cards, bro. I won't lie. But for me, in my opinion, I think he gets A. What do you boys think, man? This is also, I'm undecided as well. Now a lot of people will be like, Mike, you have not used these cards. Mike, bro, just trust me. 4-star, 4-star isn't that great, especially this point of the game. So for that reason, place him at A. That is just my likes, my opinion, sorry. Mavididi, very nice card. A, by the way, is amazing, man. It's in that middle realm. This Mavididi, in my opinion, is such good value if you did him. Amazing left mid right there in game, and amazing winger. Very nice, solid. I like the way he dribbles as well. Solid card right there. We got Muller. Boys, I'll be honest, Muller is cheeks, bro. Nah, bro, I'll be honest, boys. Muller just gives me that vibes of like, you packed him right, but you're forced to use him and you still don't like him. He just has the bad pace split. Stocky body type is not the best. I don't know, man. Stocky body type isn't the greatest, I'll be honest. But for me, placing Muller at B+ is crazy. We'll place him at A for now. He'll be in a decent striker, just not better, man, at all. But yeah, we'll place actually Mudryk. I think because of the 5-star skills, he gets up there. In terms of stats and how he actually plays, it's okay. It's a B+/A. For now, he'll be A because the average pro player that uses him will be decent. I said average pro player, so the average player that uses him will be decent. If a pro player were to use him though, he'd be up there as well with A+, I do think. But we got Openda. By the way, we got the Ocean Man right there, I think they call him. Let's go Openda though. This is a very rare card, by the way, because this type of card is only acquired through the League One Team of the Season weekend. He's got a lot of dislikes. I just think he was a little bit overhyped as well. High-low as well is nice. But 3-star weak foot EA. What are you doing, boys? A for sure. We got Osimhen. Now, why is Osimhen so expensive? That's my question, bro. Because if I look at his card, yes, he's got obviously high and average. That is nice as well. High and average with a tall player is always the best, especially on new gen. It feels amazing, man. 85 balance is a little bit low, but balance is always low on these tall players. You know what I mean? It makes sense. If you were to add an engine, though, from a striking perspective, this Osimhen looks like one of the better, if not all. I think it passes all these cards right there in terms of strikers, bro. 100%. For that reason, I'm placing him at S. An insane player, man. Pedro Gonçalves, very expensive as well. A lot of these cards are expensive, bro. Like, you can also look at the indication of if a player is keeping their price, if they have likes on FUTBin, etc, etc. Sometimes that's obviously always not the case, or is not always the case, sorry. But I do think, though, this Pedro Gonçalves will be decent 5-star skills. You remember when Bruno Fernandes had his tots and stuff? He will play similar to that, but he's got 5-star skills now, you know? I feel like EA are adding so much. And he actually has decent defending. Like 84 interceptions. If you were to play this card at like LCM in a 4-3-2-1, I do think this card will be decent, bro. Do you know what I mean? For that reason, from an attacking perspective, what's his stamp? 99. What a card this card is, man. Fair play. Pedro Gonçalves, 5'8" as well. He will feel amazing in game. If he had unique body type, he will be recognized as that insane, not mentioned enough player. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, we got Pires. Pires is decent, 5-star skills. We'll place him at A for now. Puskas, now boys. This is actually a very controversial one, but because Puskas doesn't have the 5-star skills, I don't know why EA didn't add that at least. 5-star, 5-star would have made him, if not the best small striker, top 5 easy. 819k, oh man, every time I play this card, he's amazing. And you know what? He could potentially be at S, bro. Could potentially be at S. That is how good he is, man. I do think though he is very close to S, just not a, just not S material. Doesn't have the 5-star skills. You need 5-star skills as well. And sometimes they said that stocky body type does throw him off a little bit, you know what I mean? Stocky is not the best, man, I'll be honest. It's my least favorite body type, bro, in game. I just feel like, but yeah, for now we'll place him there. Let's move over to some of the S players. Where have we looked at? We haven't even seen him. Vinny. We got the likes of Rooney's in S. Nah, I'm joking. Rooney will probably be like, I'd say for now, Rooney's an A player. 5-star skills is nice. Yeah, he does feel good in game though, I do think. But I don't think he's going to be placed at A+ for sure, man. But yeah. We got Rafinha. I think Rafinha is decent right winger. He's up there with Coleman as well. Yeah, wingers is definitely A+. Rodrigo, S for sure. Oh my days, this Rodrigo is amazing. Every time I play this Rodrigo, he just seems to absolutely annihilate me in terms of my defense. 5-star skills is always nice. He just feels amazing. Lean body type, very nice card. We got Royce, decent card, nothing great. Romarinho, I think Romarinho will get a B+. Like, I think what threw me off with this card is, let us see, wait. 5-star, 4-star, he had decent stats, but he just doesn't have the that oomph. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's a little bit short, but if you were to place him somewhere between like a Ram Lamb, he'll be decent. So I think B+ is crazy. For now, we'll place him there, man. Decent card. We got Saint Max. Stocky body type throws him off. That's why he won't get S. Decent card indeed. I'm going very fast now because it is almost 30 minutes. That is crazy. But we got Saka now. Saka from a box-to-box perspective. Yes, I said it. He's very nice because of the defense. So he's amazing in the 4-3-2-1. Place him at LCM. Trust me, man. He's direct passing, his pace, his flanking options is amazing. Very, very nice. A+. Solid card right there. But yeah, let us move over. Now that I think about it more and more, we'll place... I'm trying to think. Sorry, I knocked my mic right there. I'm trying to think of the cards that are... Yeah, I think I've been a bit too strict on Martinez. He's decent in game. And I think Lukaku as well. We have to place Lukaku up there, man. From a striking perspective, he is amazing. You will see, when you are versing him, you will see him so much times. Not because of his beautiful black head, bro, but because he's an amazing player. But a very nice card indeed, man. We got the likes of Salah. Let's jump over to the main man, Salah. And I do think Salah lacks one stat, and it is the weak foot. It's always been the weak foot, let's be honest. So that is the only downfall with this Salah, Mohamed Salah. Let us see. Why is it taking so long to load? EA, thank you. 1.4 more 5-star skill moves with Salah is amazing. I do think Salah is an amazing card. For that reason, I'm going to have to place him. Because of the weak foot, we'll place him at A for now. That just goes to show that is Martinez and Lukaku in that realm of these cards? I do think so, actually. You know what I mean? That's how good team of the season cards are. But we're going to move over to Sanchez. Oh, this is going to be a very controversial one, boys. Please don't hit my head, boys. This Sanchez card is amazing, yes. He just doesn't have the 5-star skills or 5-star weak foot, man, that makes him go to S. Do you know what I mean? So for now, unique body type is always nice. We're going to place him at A+. A very, very nice card. And that just goes to show that Martinez will go one down, I think. Because he's going to be okay. Nothing great. Tell me in the comments, though. That's the only one I'm undecided, to be honest, is that Martinez. I just don't verse him or use him. And I haven't heard much about people on Twitter right there. But yeah. Move over to the next one. And he is going to be... I'm trying to think as well. We can place Muller one down. Because I'm looking at the relative cards. We can place... Okay, so right wing, Pires will be decent because of the 5-star, Mudryk decent, Romarinho decent. Yeah, for now we can do that indeed, man. And then we got obviously Heung-min Son. A lot of people just absolutely did not like this card because he feels like mid in game, which I can agree with. I did use his loan a couple of games and I've actually had like 50 something games with him as a loan. I just didn't like him, man. 5-star weak for the Heung-min Son. He just isn't how he was back then. Shout out to the FIFA 17 days with his player of the month, bro. Similar color card as well. Man, that card was brilliant. Now, just to look where he is now, unique body type is nice. But for now, Heung-min Son gets A+. He used to be an S. Do you know what I mean? The very last card, ladies and gentlemen, is Torres. Now, I don't know why I included Torres, but I think a lot of people do like him. Like, I didn't include like the likes of Drogba, because that type of cards, I feel like you're using them for sentimental effect or value. Sorry, 450 5-star weak foot is nice. He's a decent card, you know what I mean? He's similar to like your Abrahams. But yeah, that is the teams, ladies and gentlemen. Not the teams, that is the video. Do you guys agree with me with this tier list? Leave it in the comments, man. Slate me if you want. Join the Discord, check out MMOEXP. Tell me if you agree with this with this list. I mean, I think I did well in terms of stating who is good and not. I mean, I've played in Weekend League. I've versed a lot of these cards. I've played them in draft. I've seen the community on Twitter. I've seen the community on Insta. You know what I mean? Even on TikTok, the different insane cards. But yeah, that is a boy. It has been your boy MetaMike. Smash a like, subscribe. I will check you lads in the very next one. I think a lot of people will be mad at me for placing Salah at S, but hey, who cares, bro? I try to make it objective. You know what I mean? Thank you so much, boys. I've been your boy MetaMike. Smash a like, subscribe. We'll catch you boys in the very next one, man. Peace.